The utility department under SMA has just completed a yield analysis study that has taken over a year to get there. The report was very good. The company that we hired to do this study is CDM. They're a worldwide company, very big, very well known. They've done a lot of water work. They did the water plan for the state of Oklahoma. They based their study on the worst drought of record, which was somewhere around 54 to 57, I believe, something like that. So all their data is based on what we could do during the worst drought of record. Everything that we got was very encouraging for all three lakes. Basically, we learned that for the next 60 years, we can supply the citizens of Shawnee without having to go to any type of alternate source. We have plenty of water. The summer of 2011, as we all know, was very difficult. There was some concern that there was debris, brush, limbs, that type of thing that may hinder the lakes from taking on as much water as it could. They really found that to not be the case. We stayed in really good shape with our lakes here in Shawnee. Areas all around us were having problems going to rationing. We did not have to. We kept a real good eye on it, kept a good eye on our lake levels. We drove out to the lakes numerous times and looked. Really didn't feel like we had an issue. Some of the improvements that the utility department has been able to make, thanks to the people in Shawnee, we did a loan with OWRB to do the raw water line and also install new intake tower valves at lake number 2. They were in real bad disrepair. A second loan we were able to do was to install new pumps and controls at the water treatment plant. We were using pumps that were 30 years old. They were 2400 volt. By making this change, we now have 3 pumps that are 480 volt each, and they're variable frequency drive, which means that we can use one pump and we can adjust how we run that pump. It's cost efficient, saves on electricity. It was a green project, and we were able to get $200,000 principal forgiveness for it being a green project. One of the biggest improvements was the installation of the 30-inch raw water line from Twin Lake number 1 to the water treatment plant. That was completed in March of 2011. Currently, we can use both lines. If we have a line go down, we have a backup, we have redundancy. So that's a big, big thing. The main breaks of summer 2011, when we were having so much trouble, a lot of that was because we couldn't get good shutoffs. Real old valves, valves that worked in very good working condition. We are just really, really excited about the addition of a valve crew. This will be a crew of 4 men that are basically dedicated to going out, replacing valves, repairing valves, finding valves, the whole bit. In instances where we have a break and we can't get the water shut off, we can go out and insert a valve right there on the spot and minimize how many customers are without water. We purchased from HydroStop an InstaValve tool that allows us to go out and put in what they call insertive valves. And we don't have to kill the water to be able to do that. We can work that live. Also, what this will do for us, if we do get into an emergency situation, we've got a main break, we can't get a cutoff, we're having trouble, we can go insert a valve and kill it right there at the main break. For the Shawnee Municipal Authority, it is our #1 priority to provide safe, quality water to the citizens of Shawnee. We are very excited about doing a comprehensive master plan in the utility department. This is strictly utility department, everything water and wastewater. We know that we need to be able to put more water out. The master plan will let us know how we can do that. And what that involves is they will go into the water plant, they will study the treatment process, any changes, improvements, anything we can do differently to make us better, they will recommend to us. They will also be able to tell us you need bigger pipe here, newer pipe there, and if we need an additional water tower, if so, where? Do we need a booster pump to help get water to town? If so, where? They will do the same thing on the sewer side of things. They will go into both sewer plants. They'll look at them from start to finish, treatment process, what we can do differently. Do we need additional lift stations? Those are the type of questions they can answer for us. As a utility department, we're just extremely excited to finally get this master plan going, get it underway. It will take about 18 months once they start for completion, but we can look at that thing and it will help us tremendously to be able to know what kind of improvements we need to make and where we need to make them for the citizens of Shawnee.